All right, that was a quick demonstration of RVB and also what CCP Veritas can magic up with the server.
Yep.
It's pretty awesome.
I'm actually a little bit sad we haven't seen that in a real match yet. We've gotten close a couple times, but not quite yet. Maybe either in the following 2 matches or tomorrow.
One can only hope. It'd be really fun to see how these pilots react under such a stressful situation.
I don't think we'll see it today.
Probably not. It seems like the best chance for it was when there was a lot of like turtle, like Tinker Tank stuff against each other, and that hasn't happened at all today. We've had a very little long drawn out tank battles.
I didn't want to say it, but I think the biggest chance to see this was when we had some of the bad teams.
Yes, it's true. Most of the good teams make sure they can kill stuff.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah, that tends to be the case.
And once stuff starts dying, it becomes very unlikely that it will go to the timer and be even.
I think Apathetic Brent said it best when he said, in order to win matches, you have to kill things.
Yeah.
Or not die.
Sage advice.
If they come, points down.
All right, well, let's take a little bit of a look at, so the next match that's coming up is Darkside versus Ronin, and it's the second last match of the day, and remember that we do have the Alliance Tournament final tomorrow, where someone will win Alliance Tournament 11, and they will get a whole host of new ships, 50 of them in fact, so they can lose them at next year's Alliance Tournament.
50 maracas.
Or 15 maracas. Darkside have banned out the Celestis and the Kronos.
Kronos, interesting.
The Ronin have banned out the Guardian and the Oniros.
Also interesting. That takes away the Ronin banned the Oniros?
Yes.
Yeah, so that takes away the Dark Side Hydra imitation setup. That
It's okay, though. They're just going to run the Atana setup.
They
If
could
they
do
have
that.
them. If they've bought them.
No, they don't have them.
Dark
Side
I would be very shocked if they had them, but
Yeah.
they'll have to find some. Maybe since PL's setup has no logistics, maybe Darkside will
Yeah,
run
they could do
PL's
that.
setup.
Mm.
By the way, something that I feel like maybe you guys know better than me, but now that Verge is out of the tournament, they are, right, out of the tournament.
Yes.
Does the chance of them selling Atanas go up? I mean,
Why? Why?
because now they don't hurt their chances of winning this tournament by selling them. I mean,
Yeah,
if they're
fair
very long-term thinking, it hurts their chances next year, potentially, which counts for something.
Well, and I mean, Verge has so much money. Like, I don't think that they really need to sell the Atanas.
But like, if there was ever a time to extract money from them, now would be it.
I don't think that they really want money for them. I think that they want other things. I think that they want
What kind of other things?
They want power, women, and cars.
certain favors, monster trucks, and chainsaws.
Okay.
But no, I mean, tournament chips from this year. I mean, they can use them as bargaining chips in different ways.
That's true.
I don't think that Verge needs the ISK at all.
Yeah.
So
I was shocked that they had no cambions.
Verge has no cambions.
Yeah, that they didn't show. At least
they didn't show
something.
any.
Yeah.
I was a bit surprised about that too. I would have thought that they would have been able to get some off a Hun because they are amazingly OP ships in a good way, and in such a way that they're supposed to be OP because they're a tournament ship, so it's justified. But they're extremely good in a tournament setting.
There is a rumor that Hydra has bought another Atana.
There you go.
Where does that rumor come from?
The big man in the control room. The guy who speaks into my ear.
When
Actually,
people make like highly important, one-of-a-kind purchases in EVE, the first thing they do is contact CCP Loxy.
who actually has it from Twitch chat. Notoriously reliable.
Yes. I've heard the Twitch chat is very
Honestly, it doesn't seem out of the question to me. By selling one, they probably get the best price they could expect to ever get because it's so important in this tournament. Also, I could imagine trading for future tournament ships. You know, you say, give us an Atana, we'll give you a Maraca or 2 or 3.
Yes.
They're called Maracas. The Ixion Hull one.
Yeah.
Are you implying that the Maraca is worth a third of an Atana?
I don't know how much it's worth. I'm just saying.
Well,
you can promise that, and then maybe get them to part with one. Whereas if you just said it's ISK, they might not.
an Atana in the hand is worth 3 maracas in the bush.
Yes, the ancient saying. But also, I could imagine Hydra wanting one to kind of replenish that setup, which they really...
Yeah. I mean, I'm sure any of the top teams, I'm sure PL Hydra or even Darkside would obviously really want one. But But yeah, Hydra has shown that they want to use it.
I'd be
so.
surprised if Pandemic Legion doesn't have 2 or 3.
Yeah,
Because, I
they
mean,
might.
like, to me, the most sought after prize ship for flying on TQ would have to be the Adrestia, and Pandemic Legion holds those. So I could definitely see trading an Atana for an Adrestia or 2. So I don't think it's out of the question for Pandemic Legion to have them.
But it's also like, do you trade them now and potentially influence the outcome? Like, if you want Hydra to win, then maybe you trade them one. If you want Brett
Right,
to win,
right.
maybe you
I
trade
think
them
it maybe
one.
depends on where your
I would-
allegiances are.
Yeah, I would think that Verge of Collapse leans more towards let's help Hydra.
Yeah, maybe.
Because
Maybe.
they've been, I mean, they fire sailed from what I've heard, some of their tournament ships in the past.
Yeah,
so.
they did. Yeah.
Hydra did?
Yeah,
2 amongst others PL as far as I know.
yeah. Well, it was Vangal. It was the Vangal Malice here.
All right. Well, I'm a little bit interested in finding out where we are with this, this Dark Side Ronin match because I am super excited about it, and I think Dark Side have a good shot. Like after watching that last match, I was like, wow, this might be.
They do really well when they use other people's setups.
Yep.
Well, I
They
mean,
just
if
always do really well.
Yeah.
They've always been here, like 3rd, 4th
Isn't it
place, kicking out.
that Faffy Waffy fellow?
I think it is that Faffy Waffy fella.
Well, they did lose I think they lost a bunch of their primary theory crafters, and Faffy Waffy has really stepped into the role.
Yeah.
yeah, they lost. Is it Uki?
Uh,
Was that Black Legion? Do I have any idea what I'm talking about?
I assume you usually do, so
I
just
don't.
go
I
with
usually
it.
don't,
Just go with it.
especially when it's about crabs.
Faffy Waffy is a great name.
Yeah, true.
I'm just
It's
gonna
a
throw it
decent
out.
name. He's a horrible poster though.
Earl Grey Tea Hot, also good.
No, the best name is Sir Digby Chicken Caesar.
Yes,
Only because I love that Mitchell and Webb look. It's a great show.
I didn't even know it was from there. I have to look it up later. All right, so 2 matches left of the day. Then we go home, and then we come back tomorrow. Tomorrow could be a short day. If it is not a 5-game final, we might actually end it at 7, which would make it the shortest day of the tournament. But
Do we
you know
only
what?
have the 2 best of 5s
It's-
tomorrow? The loser bracket final and the winners bracket final?
I believe so. I will check.
No.
No, because
do
we
not.
have the loser. There must be losers bracket semis.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah.
It
The best of
starts
3?
with Exodus versus Hydra, and then some other series
Oh,
to
yeah.
find the finals.
Right, the
basically.
the winners bracket semis, and then the losers bracket semis, and then the 2 finals. That's awesome. That's gonna
Yes.
be a good day.
It could potentially be short, but it will no matter what be sweet.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right, the match is ready. Who do you think is going to win, Brett?
Provided Darkseid brings someone else's setup and not their own, my money's on Darkseid.
Who are they fighting?
The Ronin.
The Ronin.
I'll go with Darkseid.
I'm gonna go with the Ronin.
I'm going to go with Darkseid.